Hi, this is Edith, Educational Technologist at Oregon Tech. And in this video, I am going to go over the Outlook File tab. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And there are a lot of things that you can do in here. Some of these are available in options. However, I do want to go over the basics here, what you can do here. This is just your account information, who you are, and what type of program you're using, which is the Microsoft Exchange. That's what Outlook runs through. And here's your account setting. And so you can actually change some things here. I can add and remove accounts, and you can see that this is the online account here. As you can see, I access this account online. Okay, I can actually give somebody control of my email, like to reply to somebody. So if I'm out of the office, say for 2 weeks, and there's some information I know is coming, this is where I can delegate somebody to actually receive my emails for me. So I can add somebody and say, Kathy's the person that I choose. So I can actually put her name in there and then find her and say, okay, she's the one who I want to get my emails and be able to answer if I'm not available. Mailbox settings. So I kind of went over this a little bit. We have 2.8 gigs of mailbox. Anything that's in your deleted folder, just so you know, goes against your email. So storage space, you can see I barely have used it, and 2.8 gigs is huge. But if you find yourself somewhere over here, you might want to check your deleted items in your archiving. And so here's where you can actually delete right from here and empty, or I can clean up old items, or I can set the archive. So this is where you can actually manage without having to go all the way into options. Rules and alerts, we'll go over that a little bit more. You can see that I have some stuff already set up here. That's kind of like if you're getting an email from somebody that you're doing a lot of collaboration with, or somebody you need to contact, know that their information is coming in. You can actually set up an alert that will maybe make a different sound so that you know that that person sent you an email. The other thing you can do is just say, like, I know a lot of people get the fax from OIT emails when they put in a support case. So you can actually set up a message rule, create a folder called fax, and when that message comes in and the rules read it, it will dump that. You set it up to dump it into that fax folder. That's what will happen, and all of a sudden you'll see your fax folder fill with new emails. Now be aware, you have to set a notification noise setting if you want to hear when that email comes in as well, because when you just run it, it will just automatically dump it in there, and then it won't give you any notification other than that the numbers will change on how many unread messages you have in that folder. So that's one of the things you can do. Manage add-ons. I know we talked about this in a previous video. There's really not much you need to manage, but sometimes you might want new add-ins. So this is what will happen is you'll actually get sent to the Outlook web app, and then you would sign in and find those add-ins. Chances are you probably won't ever need to do that. And then voicemail. We don't have this set up, if I'm correct. Again, here we are again. That's set up by ITS, and they will manage that. As you know, you get your voicemail on your email, so that's how they manage it through here. So you won't really have those options available to you. Open and export. You can open a calendar. So this is, I've talked about a file that you can send to other individuals called an iCalendar file right here. Okay, and so this is like if you sign up for a webinar, sometimes they'll send you an ICS, and this is, so you downloaded it, perhaps your downloads file, then you can find it in that download file, open it, and it will put it on your calendar for you. Okay, and then open data Outlook file. Again, this is like kind of like where all your files for Outlook go. You have to know where to find it, and it's not very easy, so it's just there. It's just something that I'm just showing you. Import and export files and settings. Again, you might we went over this in the options, so you can actually export, import an ICS or VCS file. That's just for calendar files so that they get put on your calendar. This is so you can import contacts from a different program. And let's see what else we got here. Other users folders. I don't know that we have this set up, so you might want to double check on this. It just seems like it's similar to the giving somebody a delegation control, that they can open that file from that location. If I'm incorrect, I will definitely follow up with a caveat video on that. Print, of course, same as always. One thing I do is I do print a lot to PDF, so you'll see this a lot in my videos that I have print to PDF, and that's a really nice feature for me because sometimes I don't want to print, I just want to be able to read it, and that'll give me the option to do that. You can do it in a table style, so this is what the message would look like, and then down here is where all the information would come in, or I could do a memo style. So it definitely is up to you, but you would select a file that you want to open. Office account, we saw that again earlier, so you have all your information here. If you change any of this, this will change on all yours. You can add connected services, so I can actually add another service if I want. You know, so perhaps I want my SharePoint added, so it'll let's see if it'll work for me. And so it'll bring it in, and then I will also have that as my connected service so I can get information from there. So it didn't like it, so that's fine. You can also do an update. You can check your updates. Those are maintained, as you can see, by ITS, so you don't really need to do that. Just more information about Outlook. So if somebody asks you what your Outlook information is, this is where you would find it. And what's new, you can go through this and see what's new. I'm not going to go through all of that. Feedback, so you can send Microsoft feedback about the program, why you like something, why you don't like something. Support, again, that's another Microsoft tool. It is not through us, so if you are having problems with Outlook, please contact ITS. Don't contact Microsoft support because they're not going to be able to help you. And then again, options, which we went through, and then just the exit feature, which exits out of Microsoft Outlook for you. And that is the File tab for Microsoft Outlook. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, feedback, anything else that I have not covered in this video that you want more information about, feel free to contact me, edith.worden@oit.edu, and my extension is 51730. You can also contact me via Skype. Thank you. Have a great day.